All right. This message is for my earth signs, okay? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. For the first few weeks or August in general, for whenever you see this message, the next, I'll say week or two after you see this message. Um, so we're going to see. It seems like the theme has been self-healing, getting yourself together. And once you do that, things kind of start to fall into place. That's been the theme of all the readings for this month. So we're gonna see if yours follows suit. Okay, I am a romance reader for whatever reason, though. A lot of these readings have not come up for necessarily relationships. Okay, but kind of like take care of yourself, and then somebody's gonna come towards you. So we're gonna see what happens. All right, all right. Let's see. Earth. I am going to utilize then I use the Illuminati. All right. Let's see. All right, let's see. The readings have been fairly straightforward as well, so I don't have to necessarily use multiple decks. But we'll see where this one goes. Also, remember, this is a general reading. It's not gonna resonate with everybody. Pick up, if it's not your reading, go to another reader, another reading. All right, don't make it fit. If it's not, it's not. You can't fit a square into a round hole. That being said, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. All right, 10 of Wands. First, that's the overall energy for the read. They always say, first card is usually the strongest. So 10 of Wands, being able to adjust, carry your burdens, carry your baggage, kind of like when, the emotional baggage that we all carry around. You're able to walk with it, accept it for what it is. All right, coming towards the end of the path, because with the 10 it also means completion. So and to me, he's heading towards the tower, so it's a major transformational card as well, because it's bringing forward the idea that you're adjusted to, you've learned your lessons from the hits of life. Okay, wisdom, right? Then you have the Prince of Wands, my player card, all right? But it's also taking action, in towards new ideas, towards new things that kind of turn your passion button on, all right? And you have the Strength card, all right? Her being very patient, very lovable, very, very able to tame that beast, very able to look at, that side of you that maybe you're not too happy with, and kind of show it love and be at peace with it. All right. Then you have, I like to flip my other cards over. Four of Pentacles. All right, the card of turning you into you. In other words, holding back from sharing everything that you've learned, but rather taking it in, soaking it in, loving yourself, nurturing yourself, giving to yourself before you start giving out. All right. Then you have the Seven of Cups. All right, this is my card of not only options, but of confusion. That be mental confusion or whatever it is. You're going through something that it's kind of making you wonder, if X, Y, Z, whatever it is, you're kind of playing it out in your head, all right, playing the different scenarios. It's also having the Prince of Wands here. It's also the card of having multiple options in a relationship, multiple people that are coming towards you, and you don't know which one to pick. So you're holding back, kind of giving the love to yourself, because you've kind of learned your lesson that playing with multiple people may not necessarily be the best thing to do. All right. And then here comes the Princess of Cups. All right. She is that romantic apology message. Okay. The one that's kind of sitting here saying, I like you, right? And, I'm sorry if we ever did X, Y, Z and it hurt, you know what I mean? That wasn't my intention, that kind of an apology. And then you have the Six of Cups, which is the reminiscent card, the card of soulmates, of past relationships. But it could also mean, this person coming might be someone you already know. And it could be someone that you might or may not have been in a relationship with in the past, but it's someone that you know for a long time. But also, when I see this card in this particular deck, all right, it's not a meaning that I attach to every Six of Cups that I see on all my other decks. But in this particular card, okay, you see there's the father figure back here, and he's like watching his kids play, right? So to me, it could also signify that, you know, it's kind of like you're yearning or you're watching things develop, almost as if you're outside of yourself. Like you could see how certain things are gonna play out, and you're looking for the most peaceful, innocent, you know, way to go about it. All right. But, you know, on a romantic aspect, that's just someone that you've been with in the past in one way, shape, or form. All right. So let's see where else this reading takes us here, because it's kind of like, you know, there's multiple meanings here. You have the Princess of Pentacles. You have the Prince of Swords, communication. Seven of Swords. That's my deceit. That's my liar card. That's my, you know, I freaking knew it card. You know what I mean? And with it being next to the Prince of Swords and the Princess of Pentacles being the peace apology, not the love apology, the peace apology, and the Prince of Swords being that communication, that you know, kind of bringing the truth forward. I feel that you start to see things for what they actually are. Like, you don't need anybody to tell you anything. You know what it is you're looking at. You see the red flags per se. You can, you know, you see the liar. You see that they're not being very truthful. And this person realizes that and then apologizes for lying. All right? Apologizes for lying to you. So, and by doing that, you know, they're opening a channel to be able to be loved. They're opening, yeah, look at this. You have the Ace of Pentacles, which is my ring card, my significant peace offering card. You have the King of Cups, someone who's emotionally available and ready to provide. All right. You have the Six of Wands, my celebratory card. All right. And you have Temperance. All right. Finding the balance, making things happy again. You know, when you figure out the formula, the secret formula for that secret sauce in a relationship, what works for you, and you're able to adjust it. And by doing that, you know, this person is now in a very comfortable position to communicate for you, to communicate to you how they really feel. All right. And it kind of opens the path to love. And by opening the path to love, you're opening the path to commitment with the Ace of Pentacles. And that's really ultimately what's keeping you happy. All right. And then you have the Two of Pentacles, you know, again, knowing how to keep things in balance, knowing how to keep things in check. Also, you know, finding that balance between, like, say, for example, because you're in a relationship, finding the balance between your friends and your relationship, finding the balance between work and play, you know, finding the balance between physical and emotional. You're and having it right next to Temperance card, which is she's making things happen, right? She's between the physical and the spiritual realm. She's the one that's kind of mixing the ingredients in to make things really happen, to create something. That's pretty significant. Okay. All right. So Earth, you're not going along the path of healing. You're actually going along the path of knowing. All right. So I think you might have done some healing already in the past few readings, but just kind of give this a couple more shuffles. All right. One more. And I'm going to read the cards that fell out. And I'm going to call it a reading, I think. All right. Bottom of the deck, Five of Cups. Okay. I'm not going to give it too much emphasis because I don't feel like I need to right now. I'm sure it'll come into play at some point. All right. So we have here. Ooh, child. All right. So you have the Devil card. You have the Prince of Wands. Okay. The Princess. Oh, now you have the Queen of Cups. So now you have a little good, happy, loving couple. All right. Oh, my goodness. All right. So listen, Earth. With the World and the Devil, All right, it's finding your freedom, letting go of your fears, ending the cycles that kept you trapped. Okay, ending the things that kept you codependent, ending the things that were toxic. Okay, you are now able to break those chains. All right, and where'd it go? Break those chains, and you're ready to face the world. All right, my wounded warrior, you've learned your lessons. You're ready to move forward. You're ready to strategize, you know, what that forward really means, okay, with the Princess of Wands. And not only that, but you know you're moving in a different direction, all right? And you're moving in a direction that's going to lead you to some new beginnings, you know, to some new bright future things, you know, where you're starting over. You're literally starting over. Physically, emotionally, you're starting over, and in a very successful way, because that new path leads to love. All right, with the King and the Queen of Cups, reciprocated love at that. All right, remember, you have the Six of Wands, you have the Ace of Pentacles, you have balance in this relationship. You didn't forget, you know, how you can tell when someone's lying. You can pick on that, but you're able to communicate that in a very peaceful manner that brings about resolution. And by bringing about resolution, the person just becomes more connected to you. And you have your passionate little things going on, and you adjust your weight for, you know, the thing. And ultimately, you could keep yourself happy with the Nine of Cups, which in turn generates the happiness within the relationship. I like that, Earth. Let me add Gilded. Let's see what additional messages Spirit may have for us here. Get the Gilded. See what additional messages Spirit may have here for us with the Gilded, with the Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. See what additional messages. Just gonna give it like 2 more shuffles, okay? Oh, that one fell on the floor. I'll get it. One more. All right. All right, let me see what fell. Hermit, all right. Finding your inner peace, lighting your own path, knowing which way it is that you want to move forward. All right. So you have the Three of Swords. Okay. Which could be the reason why you went into hermit mode. Like, I really feel like you've been broken before. You know, you felt that emptiness, that sorrow, and you retreated to correct yourself, to heal yourself. And by healing yourself, you found yourself in a path of, okay, do I want another relationship, or do I want to continue in this singledom? And you took the time to really kind of sit back and relax and waited till you kind of got that sort of truth presented to you, where you were able to see the path clearly in front of you. Okay. And yeah, look at this. Okay, so you have the Six of Wands again, and you have the Empress. All right. So once you start to see the path and you start to make the moves, you start to manifest, all right, knowing exactly what it is that you need to do to make things happen. You start to manifest abundance and love with the Ace of Cups, all right? And I'll make a note, just because I made it an overall thing. Here's the Chariot, here's the Empress. It never fails. I'm telling you guys, go back through all my videos. Anytime I get the Chariot, I either get the Empress or the Justice card, okay? Throwing that out there. Thank you, universe. I appreciate it. That means a steady, truthful relationship, always coming forward, where you can control yourself, your emotions. You know, the Chariot, the guy, the warrior, whatever he is, he takes control of the reins, okay? And he knows which way his path is leading, all right? And with having the Empress being the mother of new things, of ideas, the birth giver, you really could take control of that relationship, or that future, of that path that you really going forward, knowing damn well it's going to be a prosperous one. All right, Earth. So yes, you didn't go the path of self-healing, but you did heal regardless. You did go through the emotions of that breakup, of not necessarily a breakup in a relationship. Sometimes it's disappointments. Sometimes it's just, you know, starting to see people a little different. And, you know, kind of like when the mask comes off and you start to see people for who they really are, and realizing that, you know, you could either stay in that path or change it, but that you are in control of your life. All right, Earth? Like I said, that's it for you guys. This is not going to resonate with everybody or resonate with somebody. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because that's the way that we grow our tribe. And I shall see you on the other side. Peace.